Biology Part 89. Physiological drought occurs when the ground is frozen. So many trees and shrubs living temperature climates survive the winter by shedding their leaves, thereby reducing water loss to minimum. Plants may be classified into three groups according to their modification of water conservation. Number 1, mesophytes. These are the plants which live in the areas where there is continual supply of water. They may lose their leaves in winter and die back in drought, but generally the surface area of their leaves is not restricted with the view of water conservation. Number 2 are the xerophytes. These are the plants which show modification of water conservation and are specialized for life in hot, dry climates and areas where the ground is frozen for considerable period. The most extreme examples of xerophytes are cacti, in which leaves are reduced to form non-photosynthetic spines while the stem is swollen by water storage tissue. The roots of the xerophytes may be very deep to reach underground water sources, or alternatively may spread out laterally to catch every drop of available rainfall. The external surface of stomata, some xerophytes, show physiological as well as structural adaptation. The cacti, for example, have a very special type of photosynthesis described in our tutorial, which allows them to open their stomata only during the night. Number 3, halophytes. These are the plants these are the plants such as the many different kinds of mangrove trees, 20C to 10C, which are modified to withstand the physiological drought imposed by living in salty areas around the xerophytic features mentioned above. They usually possess the physiological adaptation to tolerate high salt levels and absorb water against an unfavorable osmotic gradient. Plants, like animals, are capable of homeostatic control. This ability enables them to withstand a greater degree of fluctuation in environmental conditions and hence to occupy a wider ecological zone. It is a feature common to all the advanced organisms that the greater degree of homeostasis, the more control they have over their environment, and the greater range of habitats. The next tutorial describes another kind of homeostasis, that is the ability to control body temperature. Skin and temperature control. The ectotherms and endotherms. While natural air temperature vary from about 60 degrees Celsius or low at the poles, about 55 degrees Celsius in Sahara Desert, temperatures in the surface water of the oceans vary from -2 degrees Celsius in the Arctic to Antarctic to about 35 degrees Celsius in shallow regions of the Persian Gulf. Some living organisms are adapted for life in extreme cold, while others are adapted to tolerate hot conditions. The lower limit consists with the sustained activities about -2 degrees Celsius. The upper limit for the most types of organisms is about 40 degrees Celsius and is partly determined by the thermal stability of enzymes and possibly also by the melting of body lipids. As explained in Unit 5, the most enzymes are completely denatured at 50 degrees Celsius, although a few are more stable, as in this case of bacteria which thrive at 85 degrees Celsius in the water from hot spring. Organisms use two different strategies for surviving these extreme temperatures and for coping with more modest variations, typically temperate habitats. One group, called ectotherms or poikilotherms, derive their body heat mainly from the surroundings and are physiologically adapted to tolerate a wide range of body temperatures. Single-celled organisms, plant, fungi, and invertebrates, and many vertebrates, including fish, amphibian, and reptiles, are also the ectotherms. The temperature inside